Hello, everyone. This is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I will be talking. AJ Brown is fast. He's fast, and also, of course, I will be talking about Craig James, the special team specialist, being released. This is Al Kabir, the analyst. So let's talk about Craig James first. Let's get into him. Craig James release, according to this report. It was believed that the DB room is a little packed, and we want to give him an opportunity to go to another team before training camp starts. I believe that is pretty fair. I think that's fair. Craig James is remembered for what he did against the Green Bay Packers. He breaks up a pass. Nigel Bradham catch the interception. And we win the game against the Green Bay Packers. We're our back against the wall. We in Lambeau Field. A season look like it's going to be over. And that's the season we went on a run. And we get to the playoffs against the Seahawks. And Carson Wentz get knocked out. And history is history from there. But Craig James was really good on special teams. Hell, he was even a captain for the special teams at one point. But when you look at the DB room, of course, the two starters, the three starters, I should say, Slay, Maddox, James Bradbury, but then you get to the Tay Gowans, Zach McPherson, Josh Jones, Mario Goodrich. So you pretty deep on the defensive back side. So it was really no room for him to be that guy. So, I agree with this. I think the Eagles made the right move, but I'm just hoping it's not one of those Rasul Douglas things where as though he go to another team, ball out, while secondary is struggling. But I doubt it though. Like I said, we are a little deep at defensive back. So my thing is best of luck to Craig James. I think he'll be on the team, especially for the way he play on special teams. I believe I believe he can help a team on special teams. But salute to Craig James and the room that's gonna be fun to watch. I'm not sure why I'm pausing so much, but the room that's gonna be fun to watch is the linebacker room. The linebacker room is pretty deep too. Like, who do you let go? You got Davion Taylor and Sean Bradley, who are young, and you just drafted them a couple years ago. Now you look at Kaiser White, T.J. Edwards, who had a breakout year, Nakobe Dean, Hassan Reddick. You got players at linebacker. Who do you let go? Anybody you cut is going to be a tough cut. But, hey, training camp is going to be very interesting to keep an eye on. And at the preseason, and see who we keep and who we let go, especially at that linebacker position. Now, I want to get into AJ Brown. AJ Brown got into a race with Elijah Moore, and it looked like AJ Brown won that race. Mind you, Elijah Moore is 175 pounds. AJ Brown is 225 pounds. So he got 50 pounds over this dude, and Elijah Moore is smaller, so that means his feet can move a lot faster and his legs. AJ Brown is just a complete stud. He's just a complete stud. Like, how do you slow a guy like A.J. Brown down? Honestly, I think A.J. Brown is a top 10 receiver. I think he's better than DK Metcalf. And I'm not saying that because he's an Eagle. I've been saying that for the past couple years since I've been on YouTube when I used to talk about every team. And I had my points here and there, but I used to say, well, imagine if A.J. Brown had Russell Wilson and DK Metcalf had Ryan Tannehill. I think DK Metcalf would get about 900 yards, and I think with A.J. Brown's skill set, and if he was with Russell Wilson, he'd get about 1,400 yards. I'm just saying, A.J. Brown can make it work with any quarterback, and I think DK Metcalf need like that type of quarterback because Russell Wilson struggled last season, and DK Metcalf just didn't look the same. That's just my opinion. And I think the field opens up for DK Metcalf more is because Tyler Lockett is over there. So imagine if AJ Brown was on that team. I'm just saying, and I'm not saying that to be biased. I'm keeping it real. You could go back and look at my old videos. I'm not sure if DK Metcalf was the best wide receiver out his draft. I really think it's AJ Brown, but it's because DK play for the Seahawks and they get a lot of media coverage more than the Tennessee Titans. That was my opinion at the time. But man, AJ is fast. He's a freak. I can't wait to see him play with my Eagles, man. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about AJ Brown being faster than Elijah Moore and also Greg James being released? But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Ghost.